Welcome to another DragonLance Saga gaming episode. Today is session 4 of our Dungeons & Dragons 5.5 edition DL1 Dragons of Despair actual play. It is Majitog Paleswelt the 18th. My name is Adam. I would like to take a moment and thank the DL Saga YouTube members and Patreon patrons and invite you to consider becoming a member or patron. You can even pick up Dragonlance Media or get $10 signing up to start playing .games using my affiliate links. Now, the majority of the Dragonlance maps in this actual play are by Ernie Noah. You can pick them up in the link below. Every one of these Dragonlance gaming episodes serves as a fundraiser for nonprofit organizations who benefit our active duty service members or veterans who no longer serve. If that's something you care about, if you're capable of supporting them, I don't see any of it. It goes directly to the nonprofits. Thank you very much. And if not, that's okay. Enjoy the show. Last time, do I have the right screen up? I need to make sure. Let's see. There we go. Now I got the right one. Last time on Dragons of Despair, Asherr tried to follow the old man from the inn of the last home and ended up in the Quakiri and then the Quayshu tribe. He noticed the tracks of the companions made headway into Sageway East and came upon them, reuniting them all together. They headed out the next morning and noticed dark clouds on the horizon. They came across 2 giant boars and worked together to take them down, harvesting some of the much-needed fresh meat before continuing on. Once on the other side of the Forbidden Mountains, they saw the vast new sea stretch past the horizon. They're not sure whether they should turn north or south, but Asherr had a map in his pockets which showed Zaxxaroth to the north. They entered some plains and were stopped by what appeared to be road bandits. After parleying with them, they realized they were in fact refugees fleeing an army in the north and were waylaid by lizard men with a bunch of plainsmen slaves. They decided to offer the women and children with them some of the boar meat, and Jasper healed one woman's missing leg. The miracle turned the would-be raiders into believers in the kindness of man. As they continued to the north, the terrain became swampy and the sky overcast. They camped for a night and in the morning began their final trek to Zaxxaroth. There they were covered in the shadow of a dragon, not wanting to accept the truth they saw with their own eyes, and filled with fear, they all hid, and the shadow moved on. They've discovered, finally, that there is truth to the old children's tales as they continued on, and they came face to face with 2 more robed beings. Now, let's find out what comes of those 2 robed beings. So, our heroes, we left them off in the middle of combat, or actually at the very beginning of combat. So let's go ahead and start that. But just as a bit of a primer, let me read the intro to this area. Amid drooping vines and mosses, a bridge spans 2 sections of ground. Its ornate wooden latticework, carved to resemble vines, is broken in many places. 2 hooded figures stand on the north side of the bridge. All right, so we had initiative rolled last time. I'm going to go ahead and just hit start. And we're going to start with Asherr. So you see these figures, this sort of sparse, broken, but well-designed bridge. What do you do?
Ooh, and do I have any inkling as to what they actually look like? Like, are there?
Well, they're hooded, like sort of robed and wrapped up like the individuals you saw back on the road near Solace. So it's a little bit strange that you would have someone wrapped up like that out here as well. But then you also had all those refugees telling you about these lizard men. So I'd sort of leave it up to you to do that math.
Oh, great. Maybe I should shout out to them instead of just start shooting at them. I think I'd like to announce my presence.
What do you say?
See what they're. Oh there. Did you see that big dragon? Man, that thing was scary. Did you hide? We hid.
You'll get a closer look here in a little bit. All right, so is there anything else you're going to do on your turn?
No.
Right. So this creature reaches into their folds of their robe and pulls out a short sword, and you see them just charge across the bridge as quickly as they can directly toward Asherr. Just their foot's clomping on the wood itself. As he moves up, he takes 2 short sword attacks. What's your armor class, Asherr?
Mm.
Blah, 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 blah. Where did my thing go?
Oh my gosh, it just rolled 2
I'm sorry.
23s.
Okay, it's definitely hit. Armor class 15.
Yeah. All right, so you take a total of 8 damage, 4 from each short sword pierce as he charges forward and buries the tip of the short sword. It sort of gets you under the arm and on the outside of one of your arms.
Okay, how do I use my uncanny dodge? If I am within eyesight, I have uncanny dodge. I'm trying to look it up.
Now let me look at this really quick.
Action. Turning action. Reaction. Uncanny dodge. When an attacker you can see hits you with an attack,
Oh, there
you
it
can
is.
take a reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
All right. So what the first attack would be 2 based on the uncanny dodge, and the second one would be 4.
Okay.
Nice. Kaelen, you're up.
Well, I mean, it seems like talking is not going to do much.
Right.
So I'm not sure if I can get a shot off to the one in front of Asherr. I don't want to like take his head off from the back. So I think what I'll do is possibly I'm just trying to get like an idea of where I can kind of.
I will say,
kinda
just
like
mechanically with D&D 5.5e, there's no penalty firing in a melee. So you would still be able to attack this Draconian. Asherr is
even
a shorter creature, whereas this Draconian is a medium to large creature.
You just like shoot over people. Okay. So I can attack twice with my bow.
Nice.
And if I hit, I have something called, where's it at? So if I hit him, the speed's reduced by 10.
Nice.
Was
Okay.
slow. If I hit him again, it can't go any higher than 10. So I think I'll take 2 longbow shots just for more of this safe position my map right now.
Are you going to target A or B?
We'll do B.
Okay.
So he doesn't get another stabbing, hopefully.
Right.
Yeah. Good call. So where is that? Okay. So just to remember, so I hit the +8 next to the longbow on the character sheet to roll, right?
Yeah, that should be it.
Okay. No go.
So with an 11, you pull the bow back. You're a little bit worried about Asherr, so you sort of shake, and the arrow flies off into the darkness of the swamp for their first attack. Go ahead with your second. Taking a deep breath and calming your nerves, you aim dead center. The arrow flies right above Asher's hair, splitting his top knot and buries right into the massive creature's chest. Give me some damage.
So just remind me again, how do I... Oh, right there, right beside it?
Yeah, next to it, it should have your damage, and you just click on that.
Yeah, +3. It says +3 piercing.
Yep, so 5 damage.
Yeah.
So he sort of staggers back from the force of it. Ah! Anything else on your turn, Kaelen?
Nope, we're good.
All right, Lyrael, you're up.
Okay, we're going to run up here and stare Baz Draconian B in the eyes and command him to grovel. I mean,
Oh,
grovel.
wow. All right, what's the save? Is it a wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
And what's the DC it's trying to beat?
11.
He barely fails the thing. So you see him look over at you and sort of go rigid for a second and then drop down. You're just like, leave me. I'm not worth your time. I'm hungry and it's wet. Just groveling in front of you for the turn. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. It was A that should have gone before, not B. That was my mistake. So I'm just going to switch them around. A is going to charge down towards Lyrael and attack. Casters must die! Onyx will want your soul! I don't know why I said that. Lyrael, what's your armor class?
17.
All right, so you duck out of the way of this one short sword thrust that sort of knocks your hair around a little bit. The second thrust comes in. It breaks through your defenses and slashes the outside of your thigh. You take 4 damage. And Roland, you're up. Get up!
All right.
You're embarrassing us!
Roland is going to just step a few feet off to the side here to get a better angle. Would this tree that I'm standing by, would that provide me with some cover potentially?
If there was someone from the south, it would, but not from the north where you were.
Okay. But if I were to back up like that afterwards?
Yeah, it'd give you a little bit of cover from him.
Okay, sweet. All right,
Oh.
so I will unleash a chromatic orb.
Whoa.
First level on, we'll target B first, the one that's closer to me. This is going to be cold damage. So
Okay.
he steps to the side and...
Now, is this a spell attack? Like you're going to roll to hit?
Yep.
Okay, you're going to have advantage because he's currently groveling on the ground.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so he steps out to the side and sparks the cold energy off of his staff and says, "My friends, you have picked the wrong group of people to mess with today." And so here, I guess I'll roll twice. So I have advantage, but
Yeah, you should be able to right click.
Give me sugar. All right. Love you.
Okay. So the first one was an 18. So for a 25 to hit.
25
I love you
definitely
too.
hits.
Okay. And then this is going to be, I don't know how to change the damage type on here if it matters. It might say acid damage, but I'm going for cold damage. So here
Okay.
comes
Is the spell malleable like that?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 damage. My goodness. So you throw this ball, it blasts against his back, sort of sending this frost arcing up his entire back of the body, crusting the outside of this cloak. That's incredible. And he sort of like falls flat on the ground, just screaming.
Awesome.
And
And
you can
then
see
since
the-
they rolled,
Just really quick. So you guys can see they've updated maps a little bit. So if something is bloodied, it automatically adds a red tinge to the actual token itself.
Nice.
So I'm sorry, go ahead, Roland.
yes. So if I rolled the same number on 2 or more of the D8s, which I did, they were all 5s, the orb actually bounces to the other target. I have to make a separate attack for it though.
Gotcha.
So it hits the first one, and then I'm just like, you see him just like holding on to that energy a little bit more, and then he tries to like throw it to the second one. So here is the attack on the second one. 20,
Oh, yeah.
30, 20. Again, cold damage.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Nice.
Incredible. It smacks the first Baz, and the A sort of looks down. What the hell? Looks over at you as you move your arm, and it sort of bashes him aside. He staggers a little bit past Lyrael, screaming out, "Ah! What the hell?" Just freaking out. Anything else on your turn?
He just gives like a cocky little smirk, and then he ducks behind the tree. Try to get a little bit more cover. That's it.
Okay. Aelar, you're up.
All right, Aelar is going to cast Eldritch Blast at Draconian A. Should be a direct line of sight for me.
Yeah. What you were casting what again? I'm sorry.
Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha.
So
that's an attack roll for you?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
First one, 27 for the first one.
27 hits. Is that a natural 20? Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was.
So then damage would
double
be
the flat damage, not the bonus.
Thank you.
Nice.
flat. So flat damage is going to be 14.
Yeah.
So, well, it's showing crit for
Thank you,
16 damage.
Okay.
So we'll go with the 16 since that's a higher number. Math, I can math. So as soon as you blast it with your first Eldritch Blast shot, it sort of arcs between Asherr and Lyrael, smacking him directly after the frost started stretching across his body. And he sort of stops for a second, grits his teeth, and actually the mask sort of slides down. You can see this sort of reptilian face, and as he's gritting his teeth, the entire body sort of goes rigid and just freezes sort of in place. And it looks like a stone statue underneath clothing at this point.
What
Anything
evil
else?
is this? So that one's dead. Could I redirect my second blast at B?
Yeah. You have
Okay, let's do
advantage
that.
on that attack?
Nope. Can you do that? 20. That's weird. Well, the highest one was 18.
Oh, you're rolling them together. Okay. I was like, how the
Yeah.
hell?
It wouldn't. I couldn't find a little thing that said with advantage or disadvantage. It just didn't populate.
Gotcha. Okay, well, in that case, an 18 still hits. So go ahead and give me some damage.
Well, sorry, wrong one. There we go.
All right, he was already on the ground, blasted in sort of ice arcing over his body. You finish him off in the same manner you did the first one. Your Eldritch Blast arcs around Asherr and hits right into its prone, groveling form. And he sort of screams out and goes completely rigid. I didn't see what the damage was, 12.
Nice.
So you see these two stone statues at the end of combat here. We didn't have Jasper or Kelgo, but they're just sort of sitting there as if they were moved by some crazed artist into the swamp.
I want to do an Arcana check, see if I can pull anything out of my time studying.
Go ahead.
22.
Yeah, you've never heard of anything like these creatures before, but the idea of something having some sort of magical effect after it dies, you know, you've seen this in like constructs. You've seen it in other places, even heard about it as some wizards have some sort of defense mechanisms that if they die, then a spell will arc out and blast people around them. So whoever either empowered these creatures, created these creatures, however they came to be, it's clear that this sort of stone reaction is a result of that. And it's a good thing no one tried to stab them, because their weapons would probably be encased in that stone if they did.
Wow.
Should we just shove them in the water?
So as you're sort of looking at each other, talking about, well, what should we do with these things? You actually see them start to crumble. The bodies break apart, drop down, splashing into the water, and the clothes just sort of flutter down to the actual ground along with the two short swords.
We should definitely get those, and those two are inventory if we need to.
Kel walks up. I can take those. Grabs them and puts them in his backpack. Someone's going to have to write it down in the party inventory.
Roland steps out from behind the shrub and kind of looks over at Aelar like, well done. It's a good thing I softened them up for you. And then, yeah, he'll walk over and I don't know, just kind of look at the dust, and I don't know, I don't see that every day.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else he can glean from the dust or search through their robes a little bit. Anything of note?
No, really, the only thing of value they had on them were the short swords, and even those, they look a little bit rusted. It's clear they've been here a while. Their robes, I mean, they don't have any flesh or anything to look at, but the spare pieces of armor that they had sort of ad hoc strapped on their body, which is really the only evidence that they ever existed at this point, is completely tarnished, covered and caked in mud. It's clear they've been here for a while.
This is rather disgusting. Unless anybody else has any objection, he'll just like use his foot and like kick their robes into the water, into the swamp.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
just Adam,
Nope.
Yeah.
Not at all.
No
I
check.
just lost the map when you switched to that other map. My
Can you
screen went
refresh your screen,
blank.
the browser? Sometimes for me, I have to refresh the browser to get it to show up.
It's like reload.
Yeah.
You might have to zoom out a little bit too.
Oh, yep, there it is. Okay.
Right. Depending on where it loaded for sure.
Yep, it was all the way down under. Okay, got it. Thank you.
All right. Let me go for this one. Okay, so we're back here. Who wants to be the driver for the party? So this is the bridge right here that they came across to attack. And you're free to explore anywhere else or go anywhere else you'd like.
I think I'd like to. I think we should go on the bridge that they came from.
Sounds good.
All right, who's driving?
I can drive.
All right. So, all right, stop right there. As
Okay.
you come to the other side, you can see that the patchy parts are soil. They're sort of like the ground in the swamp. As soon as you start splashing into the liquidy parts, you actually stop for a second and look down. You're hearing the creatures sort of chittering in the brush around you. You're seeing like lizards slithering under the water, making their own little ripples. And you're starting to realize that this is infinitely more alive than you had thought about before. And maybe we should be very, very careful about how we approach this, as I need to find out what emerges from the swamp. Give me 1 second here.
So just so I'm clear, so the light brown, that's dirt.
No, where you're standing right now, the light brown, that's liquidy swamp water. And it's the,
Oh, okay.
well, no. I'm backwards. You're right. You're 100% right. So
Okay.
the patchy sort of camouflages the water. As I'm looking at this, they
Okay.
wouldn't put a bridge over the land. That doesn't make any sense.
Gotcha.
So, sorry, first time using the map. All right, so where do you want to go from here?
I mean, we're traveling north, I believe, right? Everybody?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so let's just keep going north.
All right, go ahead and stop right there. So as you're breaking through the canopy, through the swamp area, again, the life, it seems completely alive and active, the swamp itself. And you run across, come on, where'd you go? Oh my gosh. Massive ruins break the jungle undergrowth. Small broken towers rise through the cover of trees. Ferns and bushes sprout through a flagstone plaza. This is 44F, yeah. Surrounded by small shacks and lean-tos. A huge bonfire blazes at its far north side. Beyond the fire, set in the remaining half shell of a crumbled dome, a huge black dragon stands, its wings outfolded. Let me pull up the map so you can see what we're looking at here.
I'm thinking not him again.
Not
Oh my
again. That's the wrong map. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right. So let me populate you guys so you can see where you are as you stumble across this scene.
Oh boy.
Let's see. All right. So you guys would be coming up from this sort of corner down here as you see this massive bonfire and all these sort of lizard men without the hoods, without the wrapped clothing. They're just in their lizard man glory. Most of them that are closest to you look very similar to the creatures that just attacked you, but there's a different one standing with its back to this massive bonfire. On the other side of the bonfire is this massive dragon with its wings outfolded. And as you're sort of looking at the firelight, the Draconians next to you, as you sort of just see them as like dragon men, they all look like they have a brass hue glinting off their scales. And the one that's standing next to the fire has this sort of bronze hue that's being reflected off of its scales. As you guys are marching in, let me see if they notice you, since no one was stealthing or anything. So let's see, it's at 120. So you do notice that, say 1, 2. So this Draconian right here sort of turns around and makes eye contact with Jasper. He's like, "We have intruders! Get them!" And the Draconian by the bonfire screams out, "Make sure you capture them! Onyx will want them as prisoners! They might have the hammer!" So let's get initiative going as I grab everyone and add everyone to this. Go ahead and roll your initiatives.
I think we found the devils that everyone was talking about.
It's definitely something.
Oh my god, every time.
All right, so for Jasper and Kel, I'm just going to roll from their actual...
Are you gonna roll? You're gonna roll Jasper's?
Yeah, just from the character sheet itself. If I
Okay,
can-
sounds good.
Assuming I can find it, that is, in this view. Oh, there it is. So he got a 12, and then Kel from his character sheet. Was a 9. All right, so I'm showing Aelar with 14, Asherr with 14, Ben with 18, Jasper with 12, Kaelen with 14, Kel with 9, Lyrael with 22, and Roland with 4.
I think I've rolled 4 for the last 3 initiatives in a row. That's great.
That's
great. Well, let's start with Lyrael. As you walk up, it's clear the Draconians now know that you're here, know you're around, and they are clearly going to try to capture you. What do you do?
Let's see, I think I'm too far away to kind of like catch anything, so I'm just going to come up here behind this building and just kind of get some shelter there.
Okay. So just so you guys know,
Humans,
these
my
are
God.
makeshift tents that are around.
Okay.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Oops, I grabbed the wrong character. Hang on. Sorry. Okay. That's it.
Ben, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'll run up as far as I can here. I think that's. Let's see, that's 30. Oh, that's 36. Let's back it up. And,
Anything else you want to do?
gonna hurl a javelin at.
Okay, so just so you know,
Be-
the direction you moved in, you're pretty much have total cover from all of them. I'm not sure you can see any of them. Let me...
Oh, you're right. Yep.
But E, you could probably see E if you're like leaning looking past Lyrael. Do you want to throw a javelin at E?
Yeah, let me get myself into a
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
line of sight with E. There we go.
And
Okay.
you're like 50 feet away. What's the range on your javelin?
30 for short range, 120 for long range.
Okay, so it's going to be 120. I think that means you got disadvantage on your throw.
Sorry, I'm clumsy.
So you like pull it back, just and hurl it as hard as you can. Sort of sails through the air. It's like that flag scene in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? They throw the flag-legged javelin.
There it is.
Don't let the colors touch the ground. That was with disadvantage? Oh, that was one roll. Go ahead and roll one more time, and we'll just take the lowest.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so you throw it. It arcs up past the... actually, you know what? I didn't even see. There's a tent right here as well.
Oh.
That's also blocking. So you try to arch it over it, and it just sort of disappears into the darkness. Asherr, you're up.
Okay. I think I want to. Let's see, dash 30 feet. All right, how am I? Why am I not picking up my guy? Am I doing something wrong?
You have like your ruler activated or something?
Oh yeah, I do. Okay,
Yeah, that's what it is.
I got it. Okay, and I'd like to short bow. Let's see, what's my? I got 50 feet. Short bow is
B
80
would
feet.
be in 50. D, F, and G would all be within that 80 feet.
Okay, I think I want to go for B.
All right. Sort of move around the backside, pull the bow back, loose it. It flies directly at the Draconian. Sort of looks at you with this evil grin.
Okay, so. Gosh darn it.
He just moves his head a little bit, and it flies past and hits that tree stump that's behind him. Do you have 2 attacks?
No, I do
Okay.
not.
Is there anything else on your turn?
No.
All right. Kaelen, you're up.
So, as we kind of walked up to the camp here, are they all aware that we are here? Because they didn't make eye contact. Well, obviously the people who've already attacked, but do they know that there's more of us kind of back here or not?
They probably don't know your exact numbers. They just know there's...
Okay.
And, I mean, they certainly know that there's more than they probably initially saw, since people have been
Yeah.
coming out and attacking.
I don't have a great... Well, so they can kind of like shoot around people, right?
Yeah, with this edition, the only real negative is if someone's standing right next to you, like an enemy,
Yeah.
then you have disadvantage to attack.
Okay. I think I'll kind of like, if I can go this far, like kind of position myself like right here. There's still like a little bit of cover with this corner right here, maybe.
I mean, if you have
I
that
don't see it.
range, that's fine. You would have sort of between these tents, you'd be able to see A.
Yeah. Kind of like right here, maybe.
So that's 40 feet that you move from there. That'd be close to 30 right there.
Is that 30? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Can you tell? Like, how can I tell how far my longbow shoots? I guess that's the question.
Oh, it should be on the character sheet. Let's open it up.
Yeah, I
and
was
look
looking
at
to see if I
the-
could find it like real quick where you guys were talking, and I didn't see the
Right.
distance on it.
So in your inventory, when you click longbow, it'll say range 150/600. So you're good with your range.
Okay. So just for future, you said it's inventory. I see. Okay.
I mean, you could probably do it anywhere you're seeing longbow.
got it.
Just click on longbow.
I see it.
Cool.
Yeah, I got it now. Okay. So it says 150/600. Is that as it levels up? That's the maximum, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So anything after or anything underneath 150 is going to be medium range. Anything between 150 and 600 is going to be long range. Anything beyond that is just not possible.
So how far is A from where I'm at right now?
Oh, you're looking at like 90 or no, not even that. 50.
50 maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a shot at A here real quick.
All right. Roll to hit. You guys are moving up through the dense swamp trees. The fire is just creating this massive
So,
burning sound. You got 19 to hit, which hits. Give me some damage. The arrow flies past Lyrael, striking the Baz Draconian. He whips back as it hits him in the arm. 4 damage.
So then,
And you have your second attack?
right. Then I also have something called Colossus Slayer. Once per turn, when you hit a creature that's missing any HP with a weapon, the weapon deals an extra 1d8 damage.
Nice. Well, it just missed with that hit, so if you hit with the second one, you can apply that colossal damage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So a 15 does hit. So you sort of steady yourself. Something croaks right next to you, shakes you a little bit, but the arrow still hits true. Give me some damage with that Colossus on it. Or colossal reference.
3.
And then the arrow damage was what?
So I did it backwards.
It's okay.
11.
Nice. So it sort of hits him. He staggers. He brings these massive wings out to sort of balance himself in this swamp as this onslaught of arrows is hitting him. And clearly he's hurting and bleeding. You got an arrow sticking out of his neck. He's trying to speak, but only this guttural is coming out. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. I'm going to stick right where I'm at.
Nice. Aelar, you're up.
All right. Aelar is going to come up here next to Asherr, get lined up with Boss Draconian number D. He hollers out at the group, "Do not attack the middle Draconian. Do not attack the middle Draconian." And he pulls into his thing, grabs a spell, and he's going to cast Crown of Madness.
Nice. Can you describe that for me, please?
So one creature that you can see within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have charm condition for the duration. This creature succeeds automatically if it isn't humanoid. A special crown appears above the charmed target's head, and it must use its action before moving on each of its turn to make a quick melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose, but it goes on from there.
Right. So this is a monstrosity. Let me just look at your Crown of Madness here. I mean, it's the creature succeeds automatically if it isn't humanoid. I mean, humanoid typically just means you got 2 arms and 2 legs.
Yeah, that's what I kind of felt like. It was like bipedal.
Yeah. All right, so it is humanoid, we're going to say. So what's the DC? It's a wisdom, you said?
Yes.
Trying to see. Yeah, what's the DC it's supposed to try to get over?
It says attack save wisdom 15.
It does not make that.
Awesome.
So you said it's charmed?
It's charmed for up to 1 minute, I believe. You can.
That is like 10 rounds, so that's that's great.
All right,
so
up to 1 minute.
It has the charm condition. it is just sort of standing there, just like looking at you like, is it friend? Friend! Just sort of looking across at you. Anything else on your turn?
No, but I will direct him on his next turn to attack the Draconian next to him.
I mean, you can say that right now if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'll say.
It's like, attack your...
Attack the one to the right.
All right, so Draconian A is going to charge down to Lyrael and attack. What's your armor class?
17.
So it strikes you twice. You take 4 damage from each of the jabs of its short sword as it moves forward to you. Jasper is up.
All righty, let's see here. So I think Jasper's just going to kind of come up here near Ben, and let me see if he has. He's going to make an attack against this. Look, maybe can you see? We get more this way. You can see Draconian A. Maybe Lyrael's in the way.
He's going to have partial cover from him, but he can see him.
Okay. I think he'll pause here, and if he needs to heal anybody, he can, but I think it's just too much for him to do right now.
Okay. Just so you guys know, that hammer that he's been using to heal, it had a total of 20 charges. I didn't see that it was being tracked, the amount of charges used. So it only has 10 at this point. It gets 1 charge every day at dawn. So it's a resource that you need to manage and be very careful about. All right, so it is Kel's turn. What is Kel going to do? Let me look at his actions really quick here. He's going to whip out his greatsword, and he's going to charge in. Does he have anything so he can move twice? No. All right.
Does he have action surge?
I'm looking. Yeah, he does. So he's going to, and it's every short rest. So he's going to use that. He's going to move 30 for his dash, which gets him right next to Kaelen. And then he's going to use his action surge to move he's going to move his regular speed, which should close him in right next to the Draconian. And then he's going to use his action surge to attack. So with 22, he brings his greatsword around. He's just screaming, "Oh, die, lizard!" It strikes him hard, taking 17. Now he's got to do a dexterity saving throw to see if he can pull out the... Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm using the character sheet in the maps, and it's just not as intuitive as I was hoping it would be. See if he can get it out in time. With a 19, he pulls the greatsword out before the body turns to stone, and it just sort of freezes into stone. So that was 19 damage. Nice. All right, that's Kel's turn. Draconian B. It's going to charge forward towards Kel. So that was about 28 feet. It's going to attack Kel twice. So it was a 16 and a 13. Kel's armor class is 16. So the first one attacks. He takes 4 damage. Can I not do hit points on that? That's annoying. Alright, Kel takes 4 damage. Draconian C. Where the hell is Draconian C? Alright, they've got a speed of 30. So he's going to move his regular speed, and then from that, he's going to dash 30 more. So that'll get him about here. Then we have Draconian or D. He's going to do the same thing. Oh, Draconian D is charmed. He's going to look over at F. I know we're eggmates, but you've got to stop. Put down your weapon. And he's going to try to disarm his friend. He does not hit with the first attack. The second attack strikes. Let me do a dexterity check. And he holds on to it. He takes 4 damage in the process. Why are you attacking me? Attack them, you idiots! Let's see. That was D. So it's the Bozak's turn. All right. Let's see, that's 90 feet. That's good. And it's a 20-foot circle. We're going to have that be green. As a stinking cloud covers this area, I'm going to need a Constitution save from... We're just going to do one at a time. So from Kel, you're looking for... Let's see. Oh, where'd it go? Stinking cloud. 20-foot radius. Each creature that's completely within the cloud at the start of its turn. Okay, so not yet. So you just see this cloud spread out, encasing this entire area right here. And that is his action, and then he is going to move from there. All right, that's the Bozak's turn. Then Roland, you're up.
All right. You want to give me like a 20-foot circle over by D, F, and G? Like, how much would a 20-foot circle be? If you could, I cover D, F, and G with it.
This is a circle.
Oh yeah.
Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
All right. What's the range you're casting at?
So, well, I'm going to move up a little bit. So Roland is going to mutter to himself, it appears that the time for subtlety is over. And he's going to move up 30 feet, just skirting that cloud. And he's going to cast It's Time for the Fireball.
Oh, nice. So as you go past this sort of green mist that's rising from the swamp, it's like pepper on your nose. You're just like, oh God, and this sulfurous smell is just gross. You focus, you throw your fireball after whispering your magic incantations. The magic floods you, just hitting all of your veins, and that flies forward and just explodes at the center of those 3. What's the range on that?
It's good up to 150 feet. So they need to make dexterity saves.
So we're going to start with D. What's the DC they're looking at?
Well, normally 15, but I guess I'm at a -1 because of the moon, so it'd be a 14.
Well, your saving throws impacted, not theirs.
Okay.
So
well, never
15
mind
is what they're looking
15.
at. He fails. F. He fails, and G.
Nice.
He makes his. All right, so give me some
Okay.
damage, and I'll half it for G.
I'd say as those fireballs are going out, you kind of glance to your right, and Aelar's going, Bozzy, no!
We
Oh,
were
sorry.
so close. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So what happens is everyone else, the entire night lights up as this ball of red lava flies from Roland, speeds past the Draconian right in front of you guys, and it falls right into the middle of all 3 of these and then just instantly explodes. And you see pieces of Draconian flying in all directions as they turn to stone midair, and then just pieces of stone dropping at different places all around. So this one takes, what is that? 12?
Yeah.
My gosh. And he's blown back, completely hurt by this massive explosion. Anything else on your turn?
Well, so Aelar and Asherr that are standing next to me, you would probably notice this. After the fireball goes off, Roland kind of bends down and hunches over. Like it seems like he's in pain for some reason. And he kind of winces and reaches over and like starts massaging his back a little bit. But other than that, that's it.
Nice. All right, E. E is going to do a speed, get some... Yeah, the only people he can attack right now is Kel. So he races up to Kel, strikes out with his short sword twice, hits the first time, misses the second. Kel takes 4 damage. And G, the one that was just blown up, he is going to get out of the open area. Let's see, running a dash, or his speed and his dash would get him right there. So he's moving as quickly as he can. All right, Lyrael, you're up. The stone draconian in front of you crumbles down into dust. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's right.
You're looking for a DC of... Oh, where is it?
Not too good.
Where is his? Well, that can't be right. An 11 is what you're looking for. So a 7. All right, so you, let's see. Make a Constitution save throw against poison. On a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling. So at this point, you just start vomiting, doing your best to stay on your feet for your turn.
Okay.
Ben, I need a Constitution saving throw, please. All right, so you sort of swallow, you just, I got this. On creatures that don't need to breathe air are obviously immune to this. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. If you saved, then nothing happens to you. You're just doing your best to deal with the incredible stench, and you can move. You can do whatever you got to do.
Okay, I'm gonna just run right up into the action here. Oh, not move the map.
So there's a tent right there. The closest spot that you're going to be able to slide in would be, yeah, right there.
Yeah, okay. And as a bonus action, I'll rage.
Pissed off that you have to smell this funk.
All right. It's like, how offensive. But yeah, I'll draw my axe and take a swipe at Draconian B. So to activate rage, do I just check that box?
Yeah.
Is that how that works? Okay. Wait, back to where it is.
So you're rushing up, you swing, 13 ends up missing. The smell is just too much for you as you sort of swing a little bit wider than you normally would. Do you have 2 attacks?
Yes.
Go ahead. You gird yourself as best you can, but it's just overwhelming and you swing and miss. Anything else on your turn?
Negative. On my next round, I will reckless.
Okay. Asherr, you're up.
All right, I am going. I think I'm gonna go after my longbow again to Draconian Sea.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, it's only 35 feet from you.
Okay. So. $13.
The arrow flies past him.
Gosh darn it. Okay. So I don't know how to do this, but as a bonus action, it says I can do steady aim. You give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn, provided that you haven't moved during this turn. So I guess
So because you only have one attack this turn and you just used it, you could do that as a bonus action at the top of your next turn, and that will then mean you get that advantage on your attack. You just want to do that before. So if you want to do any movement, you can do that now, and then just next turn, do your bonus and attack before you do any movement.
Okay. I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right, well, that means Kaelen, you're up. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's a D20, right?
Yes, sir.
Should be good.
You can also click the bonus, whatever the bonus is on your Constitution itself. So yeah, you're like ready to retch, but you're holding it in as best you can.
I think I want to kind of get up here, get out of this green.
I don't blame you. So 30 feet would be right outside of it for you.
Yeah, like maybe like right here, kind of like hunker down next to Roland.
Just finally breathing fresher air.
Yeah. And he's like, "Hey, how's your back, man? Doing all right? Do you need anything? Can I do anything for you before
Are you going to do anything?
I'm going to take 2 shots.
Need like a Band-Aid or anything?
A Band-Aid? I do have a healer's kit, by the way. I don't know if that'll do
I got a
good.
Band-Aid right here.
I do have one. Probably some, I don't know, grass or something. Okay. So longbow, here's the first one. Going towards C.
C, okay.
Negative.
Oh, you rolled damage. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Yeah, that hit the wrong one.
15 hits. You get out of the air, take a deep breath. Oh, aim, fire off. The arrow strikes him right on the shoulder for that. What was that damage for? For 4 damage. This is the first time he's been attacked. All right. Anything else, Kaelen? You got another attack?
Yeah, another one for me.
Nice. That one hit as well. Give me some damage.
Ooh.
Whoa. Nice. That one sticks right into his chest, screams out, "You're gonna pay for that, elf! You're gonna pay!"
So with Colossus Slayers, it's not once per round, it's once per turn. So I can use that now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just hit him.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's so close! That was 6 damage. So he is barely on his feet, heaving breath, just waiting to close the distance and do his best to kill you. Anything else on your turn?
I'm good.
All right, Aelar, you're up. Oh, you're muted.
Sorry. So yes. So Roland's one is for a bonus action is going to toss that longsword away, and this will be his tossing his pack weapon aside for this turn, and then he's going to cast Eldritch Blast at the Draconian Sea.
Okay.
First attack is 14.
14 is what you need to hit. So give me, well, if it does 1 damage, then that's enough. You throw it out, and the same result as you saw at the bridge. It blasts, it hits him. You see a couple scales flying and glistening in the firelight from behind as his body goes rigid, and it sort of falls back in pure stone. Nicely
He's
done.
dead?
Yep. Anything else on your turn?
I don't believe so.
All right, Jasper's up. So I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from Jasper. Aelar, you running Jasper?
Yes, my apologies.
No worries.
So what do you need?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. Going to be a 2.
Oh man, you just start vomiting everywhere, doing your best to stay up. You're like grabbing the side of the tent and just just having the worst day ever. All right, Kel, his turn for Constitution save. Let's see. Oh no, even he is losing it. All of his lunch, all over the Basdraconians, who are not very happy about it. Get back, you sick bastard! He brings his short sword to bear and attacks. All right. So I think only one of those hit Kel. He moves out of the way, even actively puking. He's got a decent defense. And let's see. C is down. The Bozak's turn. All right, what do we got here for this guy? All right, we gotta not play that song. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
Just ran away.
And then, oh wait, no, hold on, I gotta move back. Oh gosh, come on, maps. So he was here. Okay. Let's see. That was the Bozak. Roland, you're up.
Did he just run away? Did we see him like take off?
No, actually, no one has eyes on him. He was behind everyone's cover at that point. You got tents between everyone and him.
Okay, so we can't see him.
Nope.
Hmm.
Yeah, as soon as he cast the spell initially, he ran out of everyone's sight.
Okay. So Kaelen had come up and asked me about my back, I believe.
Yeah.
So he just kind of like shakes his head and kind of brushes it off and like, no, I'll be fine. Thank you. And then I guess I can't see anybody from where I am, so we're gonna move 30 feet would get me there.
Yep. And
So
you
I can see
two.
G.
Well, you can see 3 of them at this point.
Okay.
The edgier. Yeah. You can see them all.
Could I hit in a straight line B and whoever that other one is without hitting my companions there?
I guess it depends on what it is you're hitting them with.
Yeah, so my staff, the Staff of Thunder and Lightning, I can take a magic action to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the staff's tip in a line that is 5 feet wide and 120 feet long.
Yeah.
So the line is only 5 feet wide. Okay.
Yeah.
So then they would each have to make a DC 17 dex save.
You call upon the power of the staff, and it sort of like shakes, and you point it in the direction the lightning bolt strikes out. Everyone goes blind momentarily as this lightning bolt streaks across the night. And I mean, it's not even technically night, it's just super dark in this swamp. But the sheer brightness of it just blinds everyone as it streaks out. This first one did not make it. The second one is E. Wer ist hier? And no, he did not make it. Go ahead and
They
give me some
both
damage.
fail. Yeah, I realize as I'm looking at it, this might have been a little overkill, but that's fine.
Just make sure you mark off any uses if there's like charges.
Right. Yes, absolutely. So it's 9d6 lightning damage. 1, 2, 3.
Might be a little overkill. Might.
Yeah, I just realized that. But you know what? It's so like Ben and Kel there might just be like, whoa, just blinded for a second. Okay, 9d6. Okay, let's see if they survive this.
I mean, it's style, All right, so 26. They both just explode into pieces that turn into stone as they drop down to the ground. Kel and Ben sort of have to like duck and cover their heads to be prevented from hitting by Baz pieces.
Oh, what the hell?
The lightning bolt. That was pretty awesome. Anything else on your turn, Roland?
I'll turn and look at Draconian G there and just raise an eyebrow and say, you want to consider your next choice of action very carefully, my friend.
Our dragon's going to burn you to cinders! You may think you have killed them, but they'll be back! We'll all be back! As a fanatic, he just charges in toward you. So you're almost exactly 30 feet from him. And he attacks. What's your armor class?
Well, it's super high, don't you know, as a wizard. 10.
10? So the first one, you bring your staff and deflect his first jab. The second one comes in under your defenses. You take 4 damage from him jabbing into you. All right, Lyrael, you don't see any enemies, though you're sure they're still around. You just are finally stopped vomiting, and then this massive bright light just momentarily blinded you. You have this white streak every time you blink going across your sight. What do you do?
Well, I'm standing here next to Ben. I want to give him a bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice. Give him words of encouragement or anything?
Go get him, dude.
She's like wiping vomit off of her. She's like, "You've got this, man."
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, Ben, you're up.
All right, I'm going to go ahead right after Draconian G here.
Yeah.
Still raging and going to be doing a reckless attack. Gives me, I guess it gives me advantage.
You go stomping over, kicking the little crates out of your way as you move.
Oh, yeah.
You hit. You bring your massive great axe down, slice into his back. 4? How much damage? 11 damage. Give me a dexterity saving throw. And you pull out your axe just in time as the body turns to stone. Dead in front of you. Anything else on your turn?
Oh, no. I think I'm clear of enemies here.
Okay.
I have any?
Well,
yeah, I'm good.
Asherr, you're up. You don't see any other living creatures.
So we did the dragon leave?
The dragon is still perched behind the flames, just sitting
Does it
there
notice
watching
us?
everything. It
Okay,
seems to
so
be watching the entire event unfolding.
Okay.
You don't feel that funny little feeling in your stomach like you did before, though.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and venture out then. Curiosity killed the cat.
Good thing you're not a cat.
Yeah. So here's my my 30 feet. I guess I can't really see that around that corner. I'd kind of use a bonus action to move kind of over here.
Dash.
Yeah, to dash over here.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
You just see the dragon. You don't see anything else out there. Kaelen, you're up.
I'm wondering if I can do like a perception check, if that might kind of give us an idea of maybe something that's going on or something that's happening that we can't quite see.
Well, from your vantage right now, you can see part of the bonfire, but that's kind of it. You got a tent in the way of you seeing really kind of anything else.
Really anything else. Well, I think I'll just kind of move up here and kind of regroup with everybody for right now.
All right. Give me a perception check.
So we can decide what we want. So how do I do that again?
It should be on your skill list. You
Just click it.
Yeah. Click the bonus, whatever the number is next to it.
So it says +8.
22. So that dragon hasn't moved at all. Not a muscle or anything. Since you've like walked up and you're like staring at it from your vantage, you're still a ways away, but it hasn't moved since you first, walked into this entire encampment. Aelar, what are you gonna do?
I think Aelar is going to just move up with the group. I know this guy's dead, so.
Yeah, it's just a stone statue in front of you. It sort of crumbles down as you walk toward it. This other one.
Yeah, that's all I have right now. 30 meters.
All right, what's Jasper going to do?
Yeah, Jasper's going to come out of this area that made him feel really bad. Walk around over here.
It's like, Kale is going to sort of stumble towards Ben. Well, if everyone's gone, oh God, can we just get out of here?
I think so.
Roland, you're the last in initiative order. What are you going to do?
Well, he'd like to take a closer look at that dragon if it's not moving and it's not giving us the fear in our tummies.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that would be super wise for the squishy wizard to go approach the dragon by himself. So he'll kind of walk up to Kel and just say, I believe there's something funny about that beast over there. Would you mind accompanying me so we can maybe take a peek? As long as it doesn't
love
move.
to. Let's go.
We
Okay.
should also search the camp.
Why does the Kender get on that? He's sort of got the MO, right?
Okay. So are we out of initiative then?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Roland will move up. Assuming the dragon doesn't.
So there's a massive dragon right here, and as you're getting closer to it, give me a perception check.
Perception. Here we go.
Oh, this is killing me. What did you get? You 17? Yeah,
17.
the closer you get, it doesn't look like scales very much. I mean, it's got like little pieces that are sort of cut to look like scales, but it looks like a construct. It doesn't look like a living being the closer you get to it.
Nice.
He'll kind of shout that out to everyone, like, my friends, we may have been duped. This is not a real creature.
Duped. So as the As Kel starts walking up, he's like, "This is total horseshit. This isn't a dragon at all." He starts kicking it. What the hell? So as you guys are looking through the area, sort of checking the tents, you're seeing little mats on the ground where each tent was where one of the Draconians slept. It smells pretty badly in each of them. The provisions that you're finding are equivalent of hardtack, really nothing of any significance, certainly nothing you would want to eat, but you're more than welcome to collect it up if you'd like. You don't see any treasure, any items or artifacts in there. It looks like whatever they had, they were, Spartan equipped just with their swords and whatever clothing they had on them. You do notice that there are a bunch of crates laying around, and as you sort of open them up and examine them, it looks like building materials. Like they could easily fashion some sort of cage at this point if they needed to with what they have in their crates. But right now, there's just nothing else here.
I'm gonna look around for that javelin that I tossed and see if I can recover that.
All right. Let's see.
I think it was over here somewhere.
Yeah, you find it.
Oh.
She's like half buried in the swamp floor. All right, so it looks like this entire area has been abandoned because of the Death Team 6 here. What do you guys?
Surely this thing, Roland's just like staring at this thing, kind of like taking his staff and like knocking it on the nose, and so like this can't be the same thing that made us all piss ourselves. Like that thing was flying. That thing was terrifying. This is something else.
Kel's like, speak for yourself. I didn't pee. Not even a little. Not even a dribble. As you sort of knock it on its nose, you can see the head sort of drop a little bit, as if there's like a lever or something.
Oh,
Roland turns to Asherr and he's like, I'm sorry, you are one of the smallest among us. Do you think you would mind, and obviously so curious, would you mind maybe seeing if there's a way in to this thing?
I thought y'all would never ask.
As you start trying to climb through the mouth itself, you realize that there's like a little hatch at where its little belly button space would be. And you sort of climb down there and go inside, and you can see like ropes and pulleys and levers. And as you start messing with it, the wings start flapping, the head starts moving up and down, and you sort of giggle to yourself just out of habit, and that comes out as this through this voice tube that's coming out the mouth of this dragon.
Does anybody have a high religion roll to kind of see maybe if we know more about if this was some kind of like spiritual practice thing they were doing or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm not sure religion would be that. I mean, if you just give me like an insight check.
I mean, I could do that, yeah.
Because Jasper has a good religion score, but
yeah, it's
just like gather like history.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think an insight would be the best one for this. Yeah, as you're seeing and hearing Asherr on the inside actually manipulating this construct, you could see that this could easily be used to manipulate people. Obviously you guys thought it was a dragon from afar, but it didn't do anything. But if someone was in here like moving the wings and talking and moving the head, you could clearly think this was a dragon. So this is definitely not what flew overhead, but this is probably what these Draconians thought was a dragon.
Not the brightest creatures.
I mean, from a distance, you guys thought it was a dragon too.
Yes.
True.
It's not like it's cardboard, like boxy cardboard, duct tape.
I wasn't fooled, not for 1 second. I knew it was a statue the whole time.
All right.
Well,
so
we made a lot of noise, and the one that looked slightly different is not here anymore, so it's safe to say that if he has friends, they probably are going to know about us soon. We should probably keep moving.
Yeah, agreed.
Probably a good idea. All right. So where you want to move to?
Are we still going north, guys?
Sure.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that's the way we need to go.
Okay.
All right, let me describe this really quick for you.
Okay.
Thick vines woven into strong ropes stretch like a long spider web between two sections of land. Each end is knotted around several iron-clawed trees. Slimy mosses cover the ropes. So you see this sort of rope bridge spanning the gap between two land masses. You also see the land continue heading north.
I think we should keep going north. Because I know that our destination is that way.
Yep.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time working that fight. We should just keep heading north.
Yeah, that rope bridge doesn't look really safe.
Yeah.
It's a mastercraft.
So
All right.
we keep on keeping on.
All right, let me describe what you see here.
Okay.
So as you head north, a tremendous obelisk lies beside its broken pedestal base. Strange spidery runes cover its surface. The obelisk bridges two sections of ground divided by swamp water. You can see there's sort of runes on the edge of it, on the edge of the base here.
I want to go up and detect magic on it.
Okay.
Well,
As you go up and start whispering magical incantation, your hands start glowing. Wherever you're looking, your party members are glowing from their magical effects, but the stone itself is lifeless.
Okay. It looks like it's not magical, guys.
Yeah, as you're sort of standing there looking down on it, you can't really tell what these runes say. There's a lot of dirt and mud and just age, weathered from the carving of it. It's really hard for you to read it. Anyone else want to do anything?
Hills.
I could cast prestidigitation and clean a small area to see if I can make out what the writing is.
Totally up to you.
Yeah, let's try that if you guys have a few minutes.
sure.
So as
So
you
it says I
clean
can
it
clean-
away, you cast a spell and it just sort of polishes the stone. It looks like it was just once this beautiful marble obelisk, and it says, "The great city of Zaxaroth, whose beauty surrounds you, speaks to the good of its people and their generous deeds. The gods reward us in the grace of our home." So it's like,
Nice.
like welcome to Las Vegas. That's what this was for
Nice.
Zaxaroth.
Right on the outskirts.
Las Vegas, what happens here stays here.
For sure.
Do we see anything else like ruins or
No, from where you see, everything is sort of shrouded in darkness unnaturally. It looks like you could probably walk across that obelisk and stay out of the water.
yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Okay. You guys want to do that, or maybe I stealthily walk across it?
I think stealth is definitely
preferred.
in order. 'Cause, we're in hostile territory. We should be stealthing. At least I'm
So
gonna be
anyone in
stealthing.
armor is going to have a disadvantage for their stealth roll, but everyone else, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Okay. Stealth. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, you're doing your best, but you're making a bunch of noise. Yeah, even Asherr, you're like slipping and like as you're going.
Yeah, come on.
Everyone's struggling. Ben, surprisingly, you are silent, like a ninja. So is Aelar. But that doesn't really help you when everyone else around you is loud. So as you guys are going across, doing your best to stay quiet, it's clear you're making noise.
Let's just blow a trumpet while we're at it.
Right. And now you start to see ruins, buildings breaking through the mushy ground as if swallowed by the swamp itself. Emerging from the dense jungle, a broad cobblestone street runs south and north among the ruins. A roadway branches to the west. Here, the fluted columns and relief carvings of the buildings sag wearily. A large cobblestone courtyard lies to the east amid crumbling buildings. Beyond the courtyard are 4 tall freestanding columns. No trace remains of the building they once supported. In front of these columns are pillars. In front of these pillars, a huge well plunges into the earth. Vapors rise from the well. To the north of the well, a single building stands whole, although time and the weather have torn its outer walls. So let me showcase exactly what you're looking at. So you guys scroll all the way to the south, all the way to the bottom, and you're seeing this massive space in front of you sort of opening up. A bunch of ruins everywhere. It looks like there's a huge well in the center and then a building off into the northern distance from where you are.
I would kind of walk, kind of keep going stealthily. That's all right with you guys.
Yeah,
I
everyone
don't
is.
know if I want to.
Only 2
Yeah,
people
I'm
are
agree.
successfully being stealthy, so you can certainly move forward.
Okay. Well, where am I at?
Look at the very... Oh, do I not have you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah. Where are you? Asher's been running around again. There.
Okay. So I guess I'll just mosey on up.
Kel's going to come up too. What do you think happened up here to cause all this?
I don't know, but think we'll see a dragon?
I hope not. I mean, unless it's like the one we saw just a minute ago. I'll just burn it.
Oh, shucks. That dragon sure was something to look at.
I'll go up and take a look at the well.
Are you kidding me? You want to see another dragon? That was terrifying. I almost shit my pants. I mean, I didn't, but I think Aelar almost did. As Aelar's like looking down into the well.
That's the biggest well I've ever seen.
A dark and terrible stillness lies around the well. As you gaze into it, you see nothing but vast blackness. And then rushing air, dead cold, swells from below. Suddenly a fantastic shape, huge and black, bursts from the well, unfolds its tremendous leathery wings, and darkness covers the entire area. So, let me add the darkness, and I will add everything else afterward.
Well, that was the Kender's job.
All right, the old man, all he said was we had to get the hammer here. We got the hammer here. Let's just drop it off.
Yeah, we did our part.
You need to drop it down the well.
I think that's all we need to do, right? Just throw it into the well.
Man.
Can you heal us first?
All right. So this entire area is completely black, which means every one of you cannot see anything. You just saw this form of a dragon fly up out of it. All right, how do I move this thing down? Do you guys see the circle? Let me add a pattern to
Yeah.
it. A pattern of skulls.
Whoa.
That's what we got.
Because why not? All right. So as this thing flies off, you just hear this "Drulak!" and instantly everything goes black. And we're at initiative.
We are at initiative.
But we can't see.
That's all the better. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for. Oh, can I roll for Kael? Where the hell is Kael?
What's that
These
about?
stupid skulls are everywhere. Oh, there he is.
I love the
Shit.
Jasper.
What did Jasper get? Do you want me to roll for him?
Oh yeah, I can roll for Jasper real quick.
Okay.
Here it comes. It'll be 11.
All right, cool. All right, so I've got Aelar at 19, Asherr at 9, Ben at 9, Jasper at 11, Kaelen at 16, Kel at 8, Lyrael at 22, Roland at 20. So, Lyrael, everything goes black. What do you do?
Okay, these trees that are over here to the left, do I remember them being there?
Give me a perception check.
Because if so, I'm going to just go that way and hope I reach them.
So because it's completely dark and you can't see, you're going to be moving at half your speed as you're feeling around. With a 10 perception, you know there was trees. You're not 100% sure where they were, so I'm going to roll. And
Okay.
you think the way you're facing it, there might be some trees in front of you. So as you think you're moving toward the trees, you're actually just going to be moving in a straight northern direction.
Okay.
But
So
you
that's
believe you're
probably
moving to
it.
trees.
If
And
my
then-
speed's 30, so I'm 15, that's probably it there.
Yeah. But you also had, so that was your speed, but you have your dash, and that would be half move as well if you want to move that 15.
Yeah, let me do that. Alright.
Okay. Roland, what do you do?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. We can't, so I can't see like literally anything.
Yeah, you can't see yourself. You can't see Asherr. You can't see anything.
Can I hear anything?
Yeah. You hear everyone reacting to the darkness like, whoa, what happened? Where's everyone? What's going on? And, you wouldn't even really be able to hear the rushing of wind at this point. Just everyone's heartbeat and breathing and any sort of muttering that might be happening as everything went dark.
Hey. Okay. What I can think of is if I can move a little bit closer to the well. I know I'll be moving blind here, but the shape came out of the well, so I'm kind of going on a wing and a prayer here. No pun intended.
Give me a perception check to see if you remember the direction of the well.
Okay. Perception. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, you're just right in front of it. You can just keep moving forward and you'll get there. It is completely dark, so you are going to be moving at half your distance as you're feeling around you so you don't trip and fall. But
So I can only go 15 feet?
yeah, for your speed and or dash.
Okay. So I'll move right up here. It'll be about 15 feet. It'll be kind of between Lyrael and Kel there. I don't know if this is going to do anything. And he does shout out, "My apologies, everyone." And he's going to raise his staff in the direction that he thinks something might be. And he's going to do the thunderclap effect, which produces a thunderclap, this super loud thunderclap. It's audible up to 600 feet away. Every creature within a 60-foot emanation originating from me has to make a DC 17 con save. That includes my friends. I'm sorry. But I'm hoping that if the dragon or whatever that was is, 60 feet or less up in the air, it would also affect that.
Nice. Let me draw a
So-
60-foot circle from you.
60-foot circle, yeah. Oh God, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if you can like cut it off so that it's like Asher's the last one. Move it.
Well, it's
sorry,
from
I guess
you, so I can't really
yeah,
move
it's
it.
from me. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
So as you
Okay.
launch your hand into the air, you just hear this, and everything shakes all around you. Let's just go clockwise. Lyrael, what's the saving throw again?
It is a DC 17 con save.
All right, Constitution
man.
17.
Jesus.
Yeah, no.
And what happens from it?
They'll take some thunder damage.
Thunderstruck. Nice.
Oof, what's
You want
the
me to roll
thunder
the
damage?
damage
Yeah.
now? Okay. Oh crap. Okay, so it's just 2d6.
Okay.
So it's not, awful, but okay, 2d6 damage here.
All right, so Lyrael, you take 6. Aelar, give us a Constitution saving throw. You take 6. Kel is going to do his Constitution saving throw. He takes 6.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm hoping I hit the dragon.
Asherr, Constitution saving throw. You take 6 damage. Kaelen, Constitution saving throw.
Yay!
You take 3. Is it all or nothing, or do they have?
I believe it's all or nothing.
Okay. Ben? You don't take anything. Jasper?
So that's 12 plus 1, 13.
Okay, he is going to take 6. I'll mark it off here.
Okay.
And then our secret friend here. Did it roll? Oh. And he made it. She made it. All right. So you hear this massive... Anything else on your turn, Roland?
Oh God. So anybody who failed is also deafened for the next minute.
Minute.
So now they can't see and they're deaf.
Wow. All right. There is a deafened. So just so you guys know what deafened does, you can't hear. You automatically fail any ability checks that require hearing. And I'm just going to go ahead and mark everyone that failed it with the deafened condition. It should update on your character sheets as well.
I didn't say it was a good idea. I was desperate.
Jasper made his. Ben made his. Kaleth, did you make yours? I didn't see. Did you make your save? Kaleth?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Did you make your saving throw?
It was
Kaelen.
17.
Yeah, so you made it. Asherr didn't make it. You've got that already. All right, I think I have everyone. And Roland, do you have to roll?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right, Aelar, you're up.
So, so I can't cast anything with the verbal?
You're deafened, but if there's visual requirement, you wouldn't be able to cast anything. But you can talk all you like.
Okay. I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself, which will give me 15 bonus.
Nice.
15 bonus hit points, and then if anybody attacks me, I have 15 damage while it's active.
Nice. Okay. So it like
Call
charges up like kinetic energy or something.
Yeah.
That's cool. Anything else in your turn, Aelar?
Yeah, on my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and bond with my dagger of poisoning, and make it my hex weapon.
Nice. All right,
And that's
Kaelen.
it.
Kaelen's up.
So seeing how this is not any like supernatural darkness, and it's just a natural shadow, right?
No. This
Oh.
is supernatural dark. This is magical darkness.
So does my dark vision work?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's magical, so it eliminates all vision. Full stop.
How about a torch?
If you
Does that
want to
happen?
take out a torch and try, you're welcome to.
Okay. So what do I have to roll for that?
You just feel into your backpack, pull out a torch. You're gonna do your best to put it together. Give me a perception check to see how well you do trying to light the torch. So you fumble through it. It takes you your full turn, and as you feel the heat, it almost sort of burns your face a little bit because you didn't realize you were so close. But you can't see anything, but you can feel the heat from the torch.
Okay. So that's it for me?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. It is its turn at this point. And this is where it gets fun.
It's fun.
Nice. So what's our move here? Flying is 80. All right. So you can't see this. So you're going to have a negative on your dexterity saving throw. But this is going to go after Kale. Let's see. How long is this? 30 feet long. So Kale and Asherr, you just hear this and this splat, 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 splat of this liquid sort of hitting the ground around you. Both of you are going to have a disadvantage saving throw for dexterity.
Okay.
I'm going to roll Kale's here. Oh, jeez.
All right.
23 is good. So you hear this sort of splat and you sort of shudder to the side. You end up taking... Oh, not Kaelen. You're good.
I don't.
Wait, what just happened? So Kel did his dex saving throw and Asherr. So yeah, you do not make yours. So both of you take 49 acid damage.
Wait, what?
You take 49 acid damage.
I'm
Okay,
done.
so
skis.
Kel
That's the end of-
drops down.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
dead.
I'm dead.
No, Kaleth, you don't take anything. You weren't on the... This is
I
only Asherr and Kel.
Okay.
So, with 49, that's more than half your hit points in the
Yeah.
hole. You had 23. Okay. Jasper, you do know that you have Resurrect on that. It just takes like 10 charges, I think. Or Raise Dead also takes 10 charges. So as you hear the final scream, Asherr, do you have anything to say as you're actively being eaten alive by acid?
Avenge me! This doesn't feel too good.
Kel just screams out, "Son of a bitch!" Drops down. Okay, so that's fun. Then we have Jasper. You clearly heard something screaming of agony of sorts.
He can't see anything. He's freaking out. He's going to go introspective there. He's going to grab the hammer, and he doesn't even know what he's asking for. He's going to search and talk to this god about something about removing this darkness. Is there something he can help with?
Oh,
I'm going to lean into this. I'm going to lean into the hammer.
Right. You're calling out to reorcs and just nothing seems to be happening. You can't see if it's glowing or anything like you normally see when it's being activated. You're just holding it, hoping you're even grabbing the right one because you have a couple hammers. Asherr, nothing happens for Jasper. So you don't have your death saving throw that was instant kill?
I don't know. So my max is 23 hit points. 23 times 2 is 46, right?
Yeah, that's insta death. Yeah.
Okay. So
I need to see.
49
I'm not
would be
100% sure that 5th edition has insta death like that. Let me just check really quick. I can check later because we actually have a way to solve this.
The thing with death saves popped up, but I mean.
Yeah, it definitely popped up for me too. Go ahead and roll your death save. Your first. So you want 3 successes before you get 3 failures. A success is over 10. You got your first fail. So you can go ahead and mark that. All right, so Ben, you're up. What does Ben do?
I'm screaming, what the actual hell is happening right now?
Yeah.
I can't see anything. I'm blind.
It's not good.
I'm blind.
Are you
I
going to
stay-
try to
I
move
stay
anywhere? Or
where
are you
I'm
going to
at.
stay where? Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just going to hunker down and, like, just grip my axe. Hopefully nothing comes at me.
All right. Kel got his first fail on his death saving throw. As his liquid pool of a body is like trying to survive. Lyrael, you're up.
I'm just gonna dash and keep going forward.
Right.
Because I don't know what else to do except run.
Yeah, you're not even really sure. You just heard this massive splat and scream, and it sounded really close to you. So
Yeah.
running
I'm
out of the
away.
way is probably a good idea.
That's it.
Roland, you're up. You felt the heat of this as it sort of rushed past you and splatted,
Yeah.
and you were right there when you can smell that sort of metallic, sort of acid scent.
Yeah, and he's feeling real bad that his Hail Mary, he thinks it caused more harm than good. He's very torn right now. I mean, I can't see anything. I'm hearing these screams of agony. Gosh. I think he's feeling guilty enough that even though he can't see and even though he knows it's probably foolish, he's gonna like carefully move in the direction that he knows his friends are in.
So give me a perception check to see, because you were headed in one direction. If you're in total darkness, if you're going to move to a different direction, I need to see if you can tell where that is.
Okay. So 15.
All right, so you believe the direction that they're in is, I'm just going to scoot you back to where you were so I can ping it for you. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, the direction that you were heading is pretty much the direction that you thought that they were. You would just be paralleling the goo that their bodies have become.
Okay. So I get there and
You sort of step in Kel. Just like, oh god.
Okay. And I know that this is where they were. All right. And I'm just gonna hold my staff aloft and say, you know, by the gods of magic, I will avenge them. And just,
okay.
Yeah, just
keep your
guard.
staff out of the acid.
Yeah.
Saying. Don't touch him.
Just try to sound real tough.
Yeah. I'll avenge you. Aelar, you're up.
Okay. Still blind, can't see anything.
You can feel the lip of this massive well.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I don't think I have much choice. Let me cast Detect Magic, and maybe I can sense the dragon, because it's magical to some degree.
So I'm going to need a perception check to see if you know where in the air this thing might be, because it's a directional thing for Detect Magic, right?
Yep, sounds good.
As you start whispering.
14.
Yeah, the problem with Detect Magic is you do need to be able to see. So any signature that magic would give off in this magical darkness, it actually doesn't. No, like no vision. So as you cast it, you're like looking around and it's just like a black room. You just cannot see anything. And there's no other real indication that anything magical is nearby.
Okay. Well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Remember the blackness is magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a magical spell that caused the blackness, but the darkness itself is just a magical darkness. So you can't see any signature that it would be releasing to let you know that magic is there, because you can't see. Like your eyes cannot physically see anything.
Gotcha.
All right, so Kaelen, you're up.
I mean, the only thing that I'm thinking is if I could do a survival check to maybe find I remember there being like a path. Obviously, there's some grass, but there's a path obviously here, and I know that I came north. If I can find the path, maybe I can kind of just go south to just get out of this mess, and then try to figure out what at least one of us can see and figure out what's going on.
Okay, well, hoping that this darkness would end, go ahead and give me your choice, perception or survival check. So you're pretty sure that you can back up. Like behind you is a bunch of trees and foliage, maybe, and some ruins, and just sort of stone jutting out of the ground. Maybe if you get past there, you might be able to, see something. It's going to take half your movement. It's just difficult terrain.
You tell me. I don't know how far I could go.
So it would be 15 for your regular speed, so that would be right there.
Right here.
And then, well, it would be before that. But then another 15 actually still keeps you at the edge of the darkness.
Probably like right at the edge of darkness.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
he's also sitting here thinking, if I would have made that move on Tika, I probably wouldn't be in this crap of a mess right now. So go with your gut.
Good point. Good point. Instantly, the darkness disappears, and you see this dragon swoop through the air, circle around. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And yeah, it looks down at Aelar. I'm sorry, you're just the one that's closest to him. And he unleashes another acid breath that splats down on the ground all in front of you in a 30-foot directional line. Oh, wait a second. Nope, Lyrael, you're just out of reach. So Aelar, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
$14.
14 is exactly what you needed. You duck out of the way as this acid splats down on the ground, diving next to this well, and you take half damage, so we're looking at 24 damage from acid.
Okay, 24.
Yeah. And then, let's see, it moved 30. Where is it? It's got another 50. So now you see it swirl right over the well again.
Can I take a reaction when I get hit?
What's the reaction?
It's a spell called 1 second. Hellish Rebuke. Basically, when you get hit, one reaction which you take in response to taking damage from a creature that you can see within 60 feet of yourself.
Yeah.
So the creature that you damaged is momentarily surrounded by green flames. It makes a dexterity saving throw, taking 2d damage instead. So it'll be 4d10 damage.
How is it 4d10 damage?
Because it goes up by level.
I see.
So I
So it
cast it
says
as
using
my
a
max
higher
level.
level slot. So what's your alignment? What's
Chaotic good.
moon are you? Okay, so you're good then. All right, so let me do the saving throw. What's the DC he's trying to get with the dexterity, you said?
15.
It gets a 9. So give me some damage.
Good job.
So you leap out of the way, unleash the keyword of the spell, and this greenish flame surrounds it. It screams out. It just sort of shakes the ground all around you.
All right. Awesome.
And you don't see a physical reaction other than it just swoops up around the edge and it grimaces its massive maw, this gaping maw down at you. Nicely done, by the way. Jasper, you're up. What does Jasper do? Aelar, you want to run him?
Oh, yes, sorry. Let me go to the map. The Jasper's going to head up this way and try to heal. Make sure I got him.
So healing with like a cure light wounds or something is not going to do anything to either of them. They're far beyond that. You would need to
Too far
actually
beyond.
use like literally like raise dead or something like that.
Okay, so we'll put them.
And
Okay.
that'll take
So
like
he'll
an hour.
yeah. All right, sounds good. Yeah, he'll be done here.
Okay. Asherr, you're up. Give me another death saving throw, please. Ben, you're up.
Son of a bitch.
All right, I'm gonna run up.
Bing.
Oh no! What are you gonna do, Ben?
Oh my God, what happened? I'm
You
just
just see
run over
these
here.
dead bodies.
There's nothing.
The dragon is still in the air,
Wow.
like over the well itself.
The son of a bitch will go back.
All right, Kel's gonna
There's
do his...
Nothing I can do.
Oh no. Kel's not gonna do well either. All right, Lyrael, you're up. You can finally see.
Okay, can I use a reaction, or do I have to attack first?
Reaction is in reaction to something else happening, so it depends on what the reaction is you're looking to do.
Okay, I was going to want to use cutting words on the dragon.
Cutting words.
Yeah, this is when the creature you can see within 60 feet takes damage roll or succeeds an ability check or attack roll. You can expend one use of Bardic Inspiration, roll the die, and subtract the number from the creature's roll, reducing damage or potentially turning success into a failure.
Oh, so that would have just affected his saving throw, which he failed anyway, but that would have had been done when the reaction that Aelar triggered, your reaction
Okay.
would have been off of his, so it's beyond that point at this point.
I think then I'll cast a Blade Ward on myself and bolt for the trees.
Good choice. Roland, you're up.
Well, now that I can see him, I guess I better let my actions back up my words. Okay, I'm gonna. If the range of fireball is 150 feet, can I hit him from where I am?
Yeah, if you got
Up
a
in the
spell
air?
slot.
It's my last level 3, but it seems like we need it. So yeah, I will cast fireball as soon as the magical darkness parts. Just looks down at his companions and just this rage builds up, and he very angrily says his words. So I'll cast fireball, and I still have one use of my portent die left, and I can give it to him.
Yeah.
So instead of him making a saving throw, which would have to be a 15, I'm going to give him the 11 that I have left over.
Okay.
So he's going to basically auto fail.
So you're casting the fireball at him,
Yes.
and it's a
At the
20-foot radius?
Fireball. Yeah. So 150-foot range, and then when it explodes around him, it would be a 20-foot radius.
So that just nips Aelar.
But if he's in the air, does
Well, it's a
that
globe,
matter?
right? So he's 20 feet
Right.
in the air. It barely nips Aelar on that bottom curve. Well, no, we'll go with it
Okay.
because it curves
thank you.
in and under. So I think that's good. All right, so he does not make a save. So go ahead and give me damage.
All right. Thank you, my benevolent DM.
Oh my God.
That's how it would have worked. Solid.
Well,
Aelar,
it
you're
could have
like,
been better.
no. All right.
Could have been better, but
So it
you know, whatever.
explodes, and you see this scream out. "Ah! You're going to die! Anything else, Roland?
Yeah, I'm gonna maneuver myself behind the barbarian.
And he's like, no! Get away from me!
Oh my God.
Have you seen what's happened? Aelar, you're up.
All right, so Aelar is going to cast Misty Step.
Good
Up him
choice.
off back here. And then he's going to cast Witch Bolt at the dragon.
Okay.
Get to my
Is that
character
a-
sheet.
Magical attack?
It is.
Okay.
Basically, what will happen is a beam of crackling energy lances toward a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. You make a ranged spell attack against it, and then on each following round, you can roll again for more damage, as long as you maintain concentration.
Nice.
So we'll start with the attack, of course.
Yeah, you throw out the witch bolt, it flies, the magical arc sort of spins out and just sort of dissipates into the distance.
Man. Alrighty.
All right, Kaelen, you're up. And you can see.
Yeah, I think what he kind of maybe just to climb up on these little rocks here if he can. And he just looks at his arrows and goes, well, shit. And he figures, I'm just going to go ahead and try to take 2 long shots and see what happens.
Okay.
So that's all we can pretty much do at this point. I think.
Yeah. So you aim, take a deep breath, loose, the arrow flies and hits him, or hits her straight in her wing. She screams out, "Ah!" Nicely done.
Sweet. So that now that activates the slow thing that I have now because if I got hit by the longbow. Does that matter if they fly? They fly now. I don't
It's
know if
still
it
a
matters.
distance, so it drops it
Yeah,
by
it's
10
a
feet.
distance. Okay. So I'll attack again.
So you aim this time and it flies between the head and the wing, going off into the distance. Anything else on your turn?
Yep, that's it.
All right. The dragon tucks its wings and dives straight down into the darkness of the well.
Yeah.
Without a word. And that is where we are leaving this session. We've got 2 dead bodies. We've got the use of only 1 raise dead spell, so you're going to have to make a choice here because you only have 10 charges left. And you just faced a dragon in combat for the first time. That is incredible. And you held your own pretty well, I'd say. So that's awesome. Most of you walked away from it. So congratulations. Great job. Even if it seems like, it was still deadly, you still did swimmingly, like, honestly. So that wraps up our session 4 of this Dungeons & Dragons 5.5 edition DL1 Dragons of Despair actual play. Huge thanks to the players for surviving their first dragon encounter and making this such a great session. For those of you watching, what do you think? Would you have tried any different tactics? Would you have jumped in the well to try to stay out of the line of the acid breath? Let us know in the comments below, or shoot me an email at info@dlsaga.com. I would like to take a moment and invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, ring the bell to get notified about upcoming videos, and click the like button. It all goes to help other Dragonlance fans learn about this channel and its content. Thank you to creative patrons Aaron Hardy and D. Robert Handy, producer patrons David Galindo and Joe Lyons, developer patrons Chris Androu and Sam Ruiz, and all of the YouTube members. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of the Dragonlance Saga, and I hope you join that celebration. So, for everyone here, this has been a hell of a great game of Dragonlance. Until next time, Slán Javar.
See you next time, guys.
Yep. Oh, wait.